Hello, what is up everyone? My name is Kaito Nolan and today we're going to talk about Lugia Trio. Lugia will be tough. I really want you to know that. If you're gonna invite your people, I would say make sure you have at least 4 to 5. 4 if you're strong trainers. This is gonna be a lot of pain and I'm gonna go in and talk about all this, okay? So trio in neutral weather will be a very difficult thing to do. So let's get started. As usual, the Pokebattler.com, and I recently did the general counter list against Lugia. Pika. Recently, I just did a general counter list against Lugia. And so I have that video link in the description. So if you want to know, Pika. I forgot. So I recently did the general counter list with the Pokebattler slides, and I have the video link in the description. So if you want to know more about the resistance and then the move set of your counters, please go ahead and check it out. So click the Lugia counters and then scroll down. As usual, I turn off the shadow and a mega for now, and then the weather is set to extreme, means no weather boost. With the best friend boost, you really gonna need best friend boost if you want to trio Lugia in neutral weather. And I have done 2 neutral weather Lugia trio before. One was with the Darkrai and one was with Rampardos. I'm gonna talk about them, but finally we have Zekrom now, and Zekrom will be the MVP. So if you have a Zekrom, make sure they have the double electric move, the charge beam, wild charge, and then if you can afford the second charge move, go ahead and add the crunch, because crunch will work perfectly fine against Lugia. What you want to do is use spam wild charge as much as possible, and then towards the end, if you don't have the HP left, then spam crunch. Okay. Before, Hydro Pump Lugia was the nightmare. If you have like solid electric team and you use them against Kyogres and stuff, you know what I'm talking about. Hydro Pump is actually the brutal moves for electric, and before that we could not do trio Hydro Pump Lugia, but now thanks to Zekrom, and we can. So let's look at it, okay? So I'll set the move. I'm gonna do extra sensory Hydro Pump because the Dragon Tail is gonna hurt the Zekrom pretty bad. And click the Zekrom, and then click the move set Charge Beam, Wild Charge, and then you know what to do. Always run as a solo attempt. There it is. So the death to wing is 18.29, time to wing is 866. This is still pretty tough, like I said, but good thing about it is because it's gonna be trio, so the time to win have to be less than 900 seconds, and so the death to win is 18. So basically it's about 6 Zekrom. You and 2 of your friends gonna need the full team of Zekrom for this, and you might have to dodge 1 Hydro in order for not to faint. So this is still gonna be, like I said, very tough trio. It's not something that like, oh, there's only 3 people doing Lugia. It's hard. Lugia trio is always, it's very specific to a certain move set. So that's why like I said, if you're gonna invite someone, these invitees have no idea about the weather, move set. So if you don't have at least 4 strong trainers or like 5 people, I will back out, because I really don't want you to waste the remote raid pass. So let's look at it. The DPS is 17, 16, 16, 17, 18, 17. I always say this. DPS for solo is 50, duo is 25, and trio is 16.67. So even this with the Zekrom, it's pretty tight. Like I said, that's how tough the Lugia trio is going to be. So I really want you to get this. This is gonna be probably one of the hardest ever since the remote raid pass got introduced. This will be the hardest raid boss, so really be aware when you raid Lugia. So but like I said, thanks to Zekrom, this will be the first time that we will be able to trio Hydro Pump Lugia. Yeah! So make sure, invest on your Zekrom, check the moveset, and then you're all good to go. Okay? So in rain, yes, it's gonna make it more easier. Like you could mix it up more Pokemons and stuff like that. But I'm still talking about neutral weather, so okay. Now let's look at the Darkrai, okay? So in order to trio Lugia with Darkrai in neutral weather, you need extrasensory future sight. And when you just look at this, it's just Rampardos is the top counters, but look at this feints, it's 45. It's an insane amount of feints, even with trio. And with the relobby and stuff, you're not gonna make it. This is why you need Darkrai, because the Dark double resist psychic moves. Okay, so let's look at, yes, Snarl Shadow Ball. But like this is like the Zekrom situation. I really want you to consider adding the second charge move for your Darkrai, because Shadow Ball is very, very slow to register. So when you don't have enough HP left, that's when you want to spam Dark Pulse. So it's an expensive investment, but it will worth it. And also, like if somebody's using a Mega Houndoom, use Dark Pulse. If somebody was using the Mega Gengar, then use Shadow Ball. You know? So time to win is 878 seconds. It's tight, like I said. This number is much tighter than the Zekrom itself. Death to win is 13.32. So yes, if you don't gonna have to relobby if all your friends have a full Darkrai. I don't think you could afford to relobby this, because right now HP regen has been ridiculous upon relobby. No matter how someone stays in a raid, if somebody else jumps back in, the raid boss HP regen big time. So without relobby, this is gonna be guaranteed. It's still tough though. So let's look at the DPS. Is 17, 16, 17, 17, 16. So yes. And I actually done this last time when Lugia was here, so I'll put the video in a video link in the description. So please go ahead and check it out, because I love the song that I used. Okay. And now we're going to look at the mighty Rampardos. So Rampardos is rock, so he will actually resist sky attack. This is the only moveset that you could trio Lugia in neutral weather with Rampardos is Dragon Tail Sky Attack. We did this before, so I'll have the video link in the description. This was tough. I think we failed once, for sure, maybe twice. So, like I said, Lugia trio is so hard. Even for someone like us, it's not always guaranteed. And I'm not trying to scare you or anything like that, but you know, I'm just saying, this is first, like I said, this is a neutral weather. So I run the Shimazu solo attempt. Death to win is 34, and time to win is 835. This is a good time to win, because you're gonna have to relobby if you wanna trio with Rampardos. So, and DPS is 18, 19, 18, 18, 18, 18. Yeah, so he has much higher DPS and a Zekrom and a Darkrai, but like I said, he is a paper. I mean, if you use Rampardos, you know how fragile he is. So, but yes, so these will be the 3 Pokemon that gonna be able to trio. And then you are always welcome to mix like Shadows and Megas and Mega Gengar and like Mega Houndoom and stuff like that. If you use Mega Gengar, just watch out for the extrasensory future sight, because Gengar is part poison, so it's weak to psychic. And Houndoom, Mega Houndoom is part fire, so you don't want to use it against Hydro Pump Lugia. So that's why this is gonna be a scary thing, because when you get invited to Lugia raid, you will not know the moveset, know their weather, nothing. And you're jumping into something that could get potentially savage and brutal. So please be aware. So now let's look at in Partly Cloudy. Partly Cloudy will boost rock. So anytime you use the rock Pokemon, it's anything with a sky attack. It's nice because rock will resist flying move. So I'll do extra sensory, then bam. Then you might be able to pull off some like a unique stuff, but it's still tough. It's very tough. The issue is also the feints too. Like I said, it's just Rampardos is so good, but too many feints. And if you have a Rock Wreck or Rhyperior, you could trio this. in Party Cloudy. Easy. So once you get Party Cloudy, Lugia Trio will be so much easier. So just remember this. It's just anytime you want to try Lugia Trio, make sure know the moveset of the Lugia and then the weather. Okay? If you don't have like a full team of Darkrai, Zekrom, and Rampardos. Yeah, so it's like even this, yeah, I think you could at least still do 18 unique would be tough though. Maybe 18U in Party Cloudy is possible. Yeah, I think so. I gotta try out. I gotta try this. It was impossible before, but we just have so many good Pokemons now. So, like I say, it's always a good idea. If you don't have a like this regular counter, is always mixed with the Megas and Shadow just to make your life easier, you know? Now let's look at in rain. So even in rain, you don't want to pick Hydro Pump. Is it Extra Sensory Future Sight easier? It's about the same, but I think I'll say the Future Sight is probably better because it's one bar charge move. So this is in rain, then you should be able to pull a bunch of unique electric stuff in rain. Ooh, but this number looks pretty tough. Like you're gonna have to mix like Darkrai and Chandelure, which are not electric necessary, but yeah. I don't think you could do pure 12 or 18 electric. So yeah, like I said, if you wanna do any kind of 18U or whatever, you're gonna need weather. It's still gonna be tough, but I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. It is a rare weather, but I'm not gonna deny that some people are lucky enough to get fog, so let's look at it. Fog will be the best weather if you want to try Time Attack, because you could bring in your Mega Gengar and like a Mega Houndooms, those Dark Shadow, Ghost Shadows, and just make it like fabulous. So for Ghost or Dark, it's always want to go for like Extra Sensory Future Sight, to be honest, but it's just the Gengar is gonna get wrecked unless you know how to dodge Future Sight. Future Sight is just, it's kind of quick, but it's a one bar charge move, so if you know the timing, you could. But yeah, so this is the numbers in fog. So even notice, even in fog, and you throw Mega Gengars in there and stuff, I don't think the duo is possible. Unless like if we could use 6 Mega Gengar, yeah, I could totally see that happening. But it's just Lugia is that tanky. So in fog, then you can mix it up all this Darkrai and Chandelure, Giratina, Weavile, bunch of Dark and Ghost, but you're still gonna have to mix like, you know, Rampardos and stuff like that to make the unique team happen. So I really hope you get like how tough it's gonna be. So I'm really not gonna run the number for the Megas and Shadow this time, because it's still gonna be tough even you include them. So yes, it'll be easier to trio in neutral weather, but you know, if you could do it without them, and why not try something? Because it's challenging, but it's more rewarding as well. So even there's like a Galarian Darmanitan here. He's just so glassy. So it's really not something that I will recommend. I hope you guys really realize how bad the ice move is in this game. You know, I mean, Lugia is flying type. Yes, it's weak to ice too, but it's electric and rock are just way better than ice. So yeah, remember that. Always just try to stick to electric, and if you get Party Cloudy, use rock, but watch out for the Hydro Pump though. So Lugia is gonna be, it's gonna be so annoying. I really hope you guys don't waste your pass. If you're not confident enough or you don't see many people, don't even stay in raid. It's not rude to back out. You do not want to use raid pass. You don't want to waste your raid pass, you know, because you pay for it. So yeah, just be careful, guys. Okay. I hope this guy will help, and also please go ahead and check it out, the Pokebattler articles, infograph, and then the video, the general counter list that I made. It will help you, and you know, please go ahead and share with your locals and stuff, and you know, give them some advice what to use. And as usual, happy raiding, everybody. Bye.